Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, back to the story, and back to Ella's side. That was Alec's before. This is Ella's. After the Queen asked for proof, I had the same thought Alec did. A kiss would do it, but I didn't have the nerve. Alec is my friend. It needs to stay that way. Then he stood before me with the sweetest look on his face, and a one-word question. Yes. There was only one answer. Yes. Now his mouth presses against mine, and it's tearing my soul apart. Every cell in my body wants to deepen the kiss. On reflex, I reach up and grab Alec's wrist, holding him in place. I never want it to end. That's enough, says the Queen. We break apart. The moment Alec's mouth is away from mine, I realise that was a colossal mistake. Alec is too important to risk our relationship over something as dumb as a kiss. But then again, maybe it wasn't a real kiss. Both of us want to save our companies, as the Queen called it. We did what we had to do in order to make that happen. It doesn't mean anything more. It never will. That's what Ella thinks. Now, back to Alec. I've kissed my share of runway models, starlets, lead singers, but nothing I've ever experienced compares with the act of simply pressing my mouth against Ella's. For a supreme moment, energy and emotion careen between us. You can't fake that. Ella cares for me. She just needs more time to become comfortable with the idea. That's all. And I understand why. She's lost so much. Opening up again must be terrifying. The truth is clear. When it comes to Ella, waiting is worth it. The Queen of Hearts drums her fingers on the armrest of her throne. That kiss was a fine start. But how am I to truly test your resolve? Her eyes widen in a pantomime of shock. Oh my, Cheshire's gone missing. The court echoes the Queen's statement. There are many disinterested murmurs asking, where is Chesh? This is all some kind of false performance with them. What is the Queen really playing at? Find Chesh, declares the Queen. If you do, I'll consider fixing your problems. She waves around. Now be gone. A flash of red light surrounds us. One moment, Ella and I stand in the Queen's palace. The next, we wait outside Belvedere Castle in Central Park. Ella rounds on me. We need to find that cat. Agreed. I can use my swarm powers. I'll cast tracking spells. A new voice sounds nearby. You'll do nothing of the kind. I fight to the urge to groan. I know that tone anywhere. It's my father legend. Turning, I find him standing beside Diamond. Damn. It's never good when these two team up. Diamond glares at Ella. Whatever Alec has told you, it won't happen, she declares. I'm about to tell them both to back off when a cloud of red smoke surrounds me. It's a transport spell. My vision fades as to Central Park. The last thing I hear is Ella calling for me. The sound simply breaks my heart. Oh my God. His parents have just come and taken him away from Ella. Let's continue, guys. I can't stop now. We need to continue. The transport spell yanks me away from Central Park. As the red haze fades, I find myself back at my parents' penthouse. Diamond and Legend stand nearby. Legend flashes me a characteristic. Sorry about Dougal. A charismatic grin. Why don't you have a seat? Diamond slides onto a leather chair across from my favourite gaming couch. Trust us. You'll want to sit down. I lean against the wall. This is me not sitting. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to Ella. Legend's smile doesn't falter. We'll tell you the full truth now. Still not happy about being dragged away from Ella, I state. Go on. Legend slides down to sit on the armrest of Diamond's chair. It's strange to see my parents purposefully staying near each other and staring. Yet another example of why this conversation will not be pleasant. We held off sharing this before, begins Legend. There was no deceit from Ella, my frown lowers. Deceit from Ella? What do you mean? We only want what's best for you, adds Diamond. My pulse beats so hard I can hear the whoosh of blood in my ears. Disrespect Ella again, and I'll leave this room. Legend holds up his hands, palms forward. It's a universal hand symbol for calm down, son. I know your mother told you about me and Raylene. The muscles in my throat tighten. She did. Legend sighs. I've had years to think this over. There are 2 reasons why Raylene refused my proposal. As Legend says refused my proposal, Diamond visibly shudders. That cools my rage a little. Clearly this isn't easy for my parents. They're both a little unhinged. But they do care about me. Raylene turned me down because of the family curse, says Legend. But there's more. Ray was a flighty girl, the kind who gathered many admirers. Don't beat around the bush, Legend. Diamond looks forward. Ray lied and played with men's hearts. That is not Ella. Please, says Legend. Haven't you seen her with other men? A memory appears. Jacoby. He showed up both at the park and at school. See? Asked Diamond. He's not denying it. That means he knows it's true. I know nothing of the kind. Take a word of advice from someone who learned a lesson the hard way, says Legend. You don't want this kind of pain. That's why your mother and I have been working so hard with Marchesa. We simply can't allow your life to be ruined, like ours was. So what are you proposing? Because my parents wouldn't bring all this up unless they had a plan. Your father and I discussed it, says Diamond. We're willing to create a trust fund for Ella. Marchesa will assist. Ella will get Cinder Mercantile back. All the Ramnates will be restored. Ella can even have her old fairy godmother to residence if she likes. And Ella will always stay safe. No more troll attacks. My brows lift. I haven't known Ella forever. Even so, I know she'd love this idea. And what would you get in return? Le Charme Jewelers will receive the coffer of wonders, declares Legend. It will save our company. You want that, don't you? Asked Diamond. It will keep Wilhelm and his crew safe. I lace my fingers behind my neck and work this through. It's a lot of information for one chat. In the end, I decide to tell the truth. I don't know what to say. Well, Diamond turns to Legend. That's a start. Legend stands. All we want is for you to consider what we've said. In the meantime, you must stay away from Nox and Ella until your glass slipper ball. And no casting spells or using human technology, says Diamond. On reflex, I reach into my pockets. All my gemstones are gone. My cell is missing too. Rage corkscrews up my spine. You can't force me to stay away from anyone. We can't, says Legend. Your magic is too powerful. But there are other ways to motivate you, son. You are rather close to the dwarves. I step forward, my throat tight with rage. What did you do to them? They're safe, says Diamond. For now. We didn't want to do this, explains Legend. It is a last resort. I push off the wall and stalk across the penthouse, reaching the library. I sit in the transport chair. A fresh gemstone sits on the armrest. My fury burns brighter. Legend and Diamond left this stone for me. They planned everything. I set the stone in my fist. Soon, overlapping rings of red powder whip about my chair. 1 second I'm in the library, the next I'm underground. I reach the dwarves' caves. The cavern lies empty, save for one figure who sits against the far wall. It's Wilhelm, and he's never looked sadder. I rush to his side. What's wrong? Where's your crew? Your parents took them, says Wilhelm. He grabs my wrist. Do whatever they say, Alec. I can't lose my brothers. Legend and Diamond wouldn't really hurt them. Yet even as I say those words, they come out as more of a question than a statement. With every passing moment, I'm realizing I don't really know my parents. It makes my love for Ella shine even more brightly. Wilhelm's grip on my wrist tightens again. Promise me. I meet his gaze. I'll protect them with everything in me. Wilhelm releases my hand. Thank you. All of a sudden, I feel like a sleepwalker. I stumble back to the chair and grip the stone once more. The transport spell kicks in. I return to the library. Both my parents are still there. So you've seen the truth, says Diamond. When I speak, my voice drips with rage. If anyone so much as scratches Wilhelm's crew, and that includes both of you, I will make them pay. Do not forget, I am a warden of all magic users. I can do things you can only guess at. We thought of that, says Legend. Cast a single spell, and they will hurt. Talk to Nox or Ella, and the same will come to pass. Do you really want to risk that? You know I don't. Diamond lifts a chin. This is about our very future, Alec. Le Charme is bigger than 3 of us. It must be preserved, no matter what the cost. I stagger backward. Once again, the truth stares me dead on through the eyes of my parents. They said it without any nuance. The charm is first. I'm not. Now, says Diamond, let's discuss what will happen at school. And at the autumn masquerade ball, as legend. Let's not forget that. My parents then list all the specifics of their plan. I can only half process what they have to say. Obviously, they've been scheming about this for some time. And with Ella's evil stepmother. No less. As they talk, I occasionally grunt a short phrase in reply. Inside, I'm seething. I won't allow Wilhelm's crew to get hurt, and it won't be sacrificed to a loveless marriage. Just another in a long line of the charm Princess lost to hate. Yet, I don't know how to stop it. At all. Oh no, guys. That's so bad. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. It's so sad. What is he gonna do, guys? I don't know what's gonna happen. His parents have totally thought they're gonna keep him away from Ella forever. Make him marry someone he doesn't love. Make him take someone to the bar. Oh, it's awful. His parents are real horrible, aren't they? All they care about is money and keeping that jewel is alive. That's all they care about. What about what the son wants? Oh my gosh. Oh no, guys, it's so sad. Thanks for listening. Please come back for the next part. Many blessings.